Hi guys, what's up? We're back for another video. I just woke up from my nap and it's time to do episode 3. So today we are going to be doing, this is a continuation of what we've already done on this one. But although I know I got through out of it, I parked them over here and now it's time to make some silage with our forage wagon. Why is there no pipe on it? Like, bro, does it even make sense that it's a hand push tool? That, that. Na 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 na. Mine is a spare baby from the time. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. The flies keep coming to my face weirdly. I hate it though. Here comes a new innovation. And for $60, we just bought a new cargo cart, but it was a cargo cart that is transferred into a green cart that is actually that same platform, just with a couple boards around the ends, as you can see here. This is what we're going to be using to transport the grain. Transport the grain. I don't know why, but that just sounds kind of cool. And we're going to be transferring it to our little silage pit so we can make some silage and earn a lot of money. Because talking theoretically, this can earn us a lot more than we can ever expect. I realized this thing can actually hold a lot more than I ever thought. So I'm gonna pick that all up. Come on. Turn that on and grab all of the silage. Now we're gonna go pour it in our silage pit. And we're gonna come back to clean more. So we need a more reliable type way of transportation. Which leads me to think we're gonna look at the store soon for bikes and cars. It's just an entire category. Can be filled with some motorbikes along the lines of this one. And this one. There's actually probably one that we used to have in the servers that we could afford at this rate of climb because we're getting so much done in this one in the game. This fly needs to stop coming near me because I'm gonna swat it. See, it's a humidity beetle. I mean, it's not a big beetle like one of those big ones, but it's just a small one. Small, tiny, microscopic even. Can't even hurt ya. It's just a small humidity beetle. And I'm not scared of it, it's just very annoying. Then pipe out, and then unload. I would turn it into a bale, but I'm not sure if those can ferment. Let me know in the comments. And recently I've been seeing no comment button. And either that's because I just don't have any comments yet, or it might also be because um, YouTube doesn't want me to be able to receive comments. That might be able to. I don't know how to turn them on though, because I'm not in total control though. Yeah, I know I make the videos, but I can't edit them because I'm filming this straight from my PlayStation. And if you know, you know. Your PlayStation doesn't allow you to edit. It's a total pain in the butt. It's hard to edit, and there's nothing we can do about it because I just can't. We could look at the more large wagons. And also, I forgot to say, we might have to upgrade our mower soon. It really sucks that we can't do anything here because I'd really love to pour it into something faster. 5 miles an hour. The collector bags, none of them, like, they don't sell ones that small to the point where they fit on my small mower. So, if we saved up, talking theoretically, we could buy the 445 in utilities that has many attachments, and then that will grow our farm like a bunch. Like this one. This is the one. Wide originals. Bagger hitch. Now this is what we need. Lawnmower and bagger hitch. And the configuration I want is gonna have to be $5,995. Once I get to that point, I'm booming. So I really hope the silage checks out, because if it doesn't, I just wasted money and time. Because this is much more slow than doing bales. Bales, you have to bring them, and they're an entire chunk of just bales. If I had better mods, which means PC places where I can get it from a site and not the main, because the main mods are just meh. They're useful in the slightest bit. Oh great, and now my forage wagon is stuck. And it's high centered on invisible air. So I don't know why, but we're gonna have to sell that. I guess that's gonna have to be enough silage baling for silage for today because it's not working out. Honestly, I can't. I don't even have the size of the tractors you need to compact it. That's how broke we are on this one. There's nothing we can do about it because we're just small little farmers. We don't have the equipment to do nearly what we have because we're too broke to afford anything better. I wish I had a heap of a field and it grew back on the ones. And I kind of wish I had something faster to get around the farm, but I can't take out a loan to buy something that's gonna level it up. So I guess this is just gonna have to do for today. Because if I had a PC, although I don't, but if I did, it would be much better to watch my series because I can get cams and stuff. I can get cams on the screen and that'd be a lot better. Wait, 600 fucking bucks. So this is the one I want. This is the tractor I want. Well, this thing is $10,000. Well, I don't have anything cheaper than it, so it's gonna have to go. Unless I want the long tractors. If I'm gonna go for a tractor, then why go for the small ones? No, no, I don't mean like the really small ones, just like the small ones. If I got a PC, then I'd be able to get a mod where I could do this all with my hands, and trust me, it'd probably be much better. Cause you do realize, guys, that actually you can't you can't compact the bales. But the bales are also much more quick to do, and also I'm gonna do that because it's quicker than silage, and it still earns us a steady amount of money. And it's getting dark. I hear a buzzing. Well, good thing this thing has a light. I'm gonna work through the light. And it's gonna be easy. gonna work till I finish this field and then so as you guys can see, I'm currently doing the field because there is no other way, honestly. I mean, there is another way, but it does require much more work and it's already getting dark, so I want to finish as fast as possible. So this does not carry into next game morning. And I'm sorry if you hear some bad words in the background, because that might be what my dad is watching. Come on. I'm gonna move the green card out of the way, because it looks like the green card is gonna be useless. Until I get some bigger equipment that can actually pour everything I make into it, so I'm gonna have to do it with this stuff. But the green card is gonna help us because of the walls. The walls can keep a good layer of bales in there. But they do limit the fact that I can maybe fit more. And stick one out by maybe a quarter. I don't want this grass to go to waste. I'm just gonna turn it into bales and deal with the bales the next end game day. This whole entire series has depended on just this one day. And I'm ready to change that as soon as we finish. I wish I could play some music, but I don't want to get copyrighted. That's why I don't do videos often, because it gets boring and then I can't play music to brighten the mood a little bit. But now that I'm doing a video, I cannot brighten the mood with music because I have none that. I mean, I might be able to play Moonlight Sonata, but is that really worth it though? Because old classical music can't fit with this. It just can't. I mean, I'm being dead honest with you guys. Like, it just can't fit with the vibe, you know? I would listen to it, because it's not like I don't like old classical music, it's just doesn't brighten the mood that much. Like newer stuff does. At least sometimes newer stuff does. To be honest, some of the newer stuff might be vulgar and stuff, but it's actually fun to listen to because most of these people pour their hard work into these songs, and I just don't want to leave it alone, honestly. But I cannot use their songs, unfortunately, because let's say I wanted to play Walker Hayes and Connor Price. Okay, I have to have their permission. You have to get the licensing to be able to use every single song. Trust me, those licensing cost hundreds of dollars. And honestly, I wish I could have some music in the background, but either YouTube doesn't care or they knock me out of the algorithm. I'm gonna go with knock me out the algorithm. I'm gonna go because I do not trust them with that ability, honestly. Because I would just play music just to do something, just to play. Because sometimes music can help me do things more at a higher rate of response. But, you know, it would be much more fun if I was able to play some music. Like, I hope I land myself my first sponsor anytime soon. Because that'd be pretty good. More money coming in from the fame, which I don't need the fame, and it's not like I want it for money. But it would just be more entertaining for you guys if I had a better monetized channel. If I had a monetized channel, then you guys would have a lot more fun watching my videos instead of just being like, Liam's another small creator and I won't listen to him. If I was able to play some music, or if I had a sponsor with ads, I could get money from that because they would have to pay me to have their ad on my video. And that is how sponsors work. And I really hope money lands on me soon because more money for the channel becomes more money to have fun with. More money means more games and more entertainment. Like, I can buy more games, like, literally. More fun games. More card games. Maybe, maybe I could buy some packages in a game that would make it more entertaining to play for longer periods. Oh no, maybe that would be the case. I mean, I hope I land myself a little sponsor soon so I can start earning and better improving my channel. Changing it for the better along the lines of. Because this stuff only stays fun for so long. I wonder if I spent any of my Robux yet. I might do a video on that soon. I really hope Alex is not watching this, because whenever he sees that I have Robux, he begs. Literally. And he never cares about my authority. Like, he says he'll never kick me out of the party if I do this, and then guess what? Next day, kicking me again. Because he just kind of wants to be truthful and make an exception, honestly. More like sounds like he's just a loser who wants my attention. But in reality, he doesn't get anything from me. He really hopes, but he never actually gets anything. Like, all he gets is to blame me. When I deleted my mods, he was like, oh, of course, this guy thinks he's such a wise guy and deletes all his mods. Like, bro, I'm doing this so I can download more entertaining mods. And that would probably make me want to do my videos more. I'm being honest with you guys because I feel like I can. I feel like I can, not I feel like I can't. But I really wish I could get this field done because, you know, I wonder if I let these bills ferment into silage, would they actually ferment or would they just chill? now we're gonna park up all of our tools, and then we're gonna wrap up the day and go to the next one. I'm sorry for the pause of videos, but after the pause of videos comes a huge string of massive ones. And honestly, I need time to think of the bangers I'm gonna make. Like this one. Took a while to think of, but it's actually an amazing series. And it is more fun than any other series I've ever done. So we're going 9 miles an hour, as you guys can see, we're heading over. Um, we are almost there. Okay, looks like everything is at our farm. Let's wake up at 7. That loan got us paying it off too fast. We gotta keep fighting just to match with it, so we don't go into debt. I mean, we already are in debt, but we have a bunch of bales to sell, which could bring us slightly above it, which makes me really hopeful that we do, because I want to get above this debt as soon as possible. So it's a debt of $1,000, and it's not because we spent too much money. We spent just enough. But the fact that we put that loan on is the stuff that is hurting us, because it doesn't look too helpful that I'm losing $1,000 every time I sleep. So that's why I should have never slept. On the dark side, and now it's September. I mean, I'm gonna call it the dark side because it basically is. We're entering the month that comes before the cold and snowy months. And hopefully we don't have to mow this again, because this is all a lot of grass. I'm just hoping we keep track of where we started and where we ended. We're gonna change the field size, and we're also gonna move the field kind of. I'm gonna start moving it over because, I mean, I'm gonna do like a square around my house because we started off with the wrong shape. That really didn't impact us much, but through the months it did. This whole series has been on one day. So maybe we have to increase the rate that time goes flying by. Okay, now we got 4 perfect bales on one stack. Now we're gonna stack our second pile of bales. And we might even have to fill up 2 carts. We need to go full thrusters. Because honestly, we were already in debt. But now we're in $1,000 normal money debt. And that's bad. And that's like real bad. We're gonna get to the point where that's much more. And since we created so many bales, it takes up so much space on my property that now I have to get rid of all of them and selling. Like I'm gonna do 2 floors on each cart and make an exception if I go even deeper under. I'm gonna keep strapping them down so I don't mess up the entire pile with one bale. It's quicker and it's hassle-free because I get to untie them and tie around the newer bales. I'm gonna live out every day. Yeah, I'm gonna live out the entire day of every day. And I really hope I get to do that though. Because when it moves to crops, then we won't get to move out the entire day. Because when it comes to crops, you need to go through the months so that you get to the harvesting process faster. And over time, you can go under. So, what I'm trying to do is increase my profit right now before I have to go to other auxiliary causes. Auxiliary, if you know what I mean. Right? So this is almost gonna be it. We're just gonna need to find one more bale. So each cart is gonna be 10 bales. 2 carts together, 4 floors, 20 bales. And then that's good enough to go to the farm for now. Because it did a lot of work. We're gonna keep that there with all the bales that we need to sell. Our lizard grain cart. I know this looks like a different design, but probably just works. I know I should do the sideways bale technique so I can fit more in there, but at this point in time, it's not about fitting more in there. It's just about making a base so the rest of the bales can be stable. But since this thing does not have straps, we have to use it without it. So which means we have to push only one layer. Which quite frankly is still quite a little bit good, but it's not good at all compared to the other one that can do too. But this one does not have any straps and we have to go uphill. So we're at minus $1,000. We do have to get our bills sold immediately. Like we just have to get them sold, and there's nothing we could do about that because we just have to. And we can't fight it because we're in debt right now, and you know it wouldn't be that bad if we could just get back up into the market a little bit. Because in the minuses is not good. It's worse than the start. 227 worth of bales just from one full of this. I wonder if the bale prices went up for them so that I can sell it for better prices. I would go to prices for uh where where is last month? They were barely at an all-time low. No. No, 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 no. Okay, so looks like the market is not that good, but I'm sorry, but we have to. We just have to. There's no arguing in the process. We just have to. And honestly, I wish I didn't have to go like this, but I guess everyone, you know, sometimes they need to do something when they know that it's gonna be better in a little bit, but when you can't wait just a little bit because you're in a bad enough situation now, and later you might even be in a worse one because you have to pay daily plot taxes. And we have $160 left of debt. Come on, character, I know you can hold it while you drive. Yeah, I know you can carry a bale on your lap. Please tell me this thing does not fall. I think this is a violation towards mowers. This one bale can get us out of debt. Oh, I just hoped it could. Or an extreme debt. We could try the idea of silage. I have to compact it till it's down to the ground, and there's nothing we can say about that because, that's that. Can this fly stop buzzing me, or I am going to swat it? I gave it multiple warnings, and it will die if I get too mad at it. If I get too mad or irritated by it, it's going to die. So, I think I just don't have enough in here. Let's go into construction and see what there is there. So I know what we probably have to work up to just to... Hey! $3,000 and it only needs water? I don't trust that. Hey! Okay, I was totally wrong about it being expensive. Because it is not. $3,000? I mean, I know that sounds like a lot in your numbers, but in Farming Simulator, that's not a lot. I wish I didn't have to start out with tools like this. And I wonder if there's any contracts. No, there isn't. So we were just in the wilderness and we're gonna be forced to make our own fields. This thing goes slightly more slow than the mower. And also, the mower can't carry anything. Oh my god. I'd probably just have to sell a green card. I know it was for $50. My highest used vehicle was the John Deere mower. .6. And that's only higher because, you know, we only need $58 more just to get out of the debt, but I feel like I can carry the most bales I've ever carried in this entire server. Because I know I'm capable of it, I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. Okay. I wonder if there's anything here that can just help with the decoration. You know, make it feel a little more lively. And not just a dead patch of grass. Yeah, because that's what it feels like right now. Like it's just a dead patch of grass. At least it looks like just a dead patch of grass. There's nothing we can do about that because we do not have single cents to do that. That costs too much to even gander at the look of actually having it. We need to do money maxing right now. So I'm gonna put like 4 floors on this. I want to pack up as much as we can on here. I really hope we can stack like 20 bales. So as you guys can currently see, I am just loading up my trailer. What's up? Aw.
Can I have that so I can put it in the kitchen? Oh, be careful. I thought you were from the video.
I am.
Oh, just wanted to say good night to you.
Good night, Mom.
Love you. Have a good sleep.
Love you too. You too.
Don't sleep out too long, okay?
Don't mind the little inconvenience there. It was just my mom coming in to say goodnight, and I understand that, and I'm okay with it. Wish I had a bigger trailer though. Maybe something that could pick up the bills, so I don't have to pick them up. So as you guys can see, I currently just loaded up that bale. I wonder if we could fit it upwards. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not gonna have to strap them down because once I get the first bale down, I can put the other bales and use it as a support. Once I get the first bale down, I don't have to waste time strapping it down. And if you're wondering why I'm not adding the back yet, it's because I want to finish. I want to finish the top to get a slight idea of where I want it to go up to. There we go. 3 fours of 4 bales. That's 12 just alone. At least I believe it's 12. It might not be. I don't know. And also I would like to say you can ask me to add whatever mod I want. You want, at least. No! 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 That's why you always have to keep your straps on, because this is what happens. Always. There we go. I mean, I know I'm not going to be able to fit as much, but it's better to haul some than none. But fortunately, we have around 13 bills on here. Not including the one on the front. Hey, this kind of looks like a V something. Like, I don't know what engine it looks like, but I know that curve. That's like an engine block. Which that is pretty cool. Do I have a stick drift? Because I feel like I was turning there. We just lost our total debt. So, we have to pay loan interest. We've paid 1,000 of that off. Every time we sleep, we're paying some of that off. And the property wage is gonna be a lot more once we get the buildings for water production. Well, this video is slowly drifting to its slow end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to always come back for the next. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button, maybe even like to. Bye.